You're watching EAC News. Thanks for joining us. The Cambodian Minister of Foreign Affairs and Special Envoy of the ASEAN Chair on Myanmar, Deputy Prime Minister Prak Sakhonn, concluded his second visit to the Republic of the Union of Myanmar, where he met and held talks with several senior government officials, representatives from 7 different ethnic armed organizations and 7 different political parties, and attended a handover ceremony of COVID-19 vaccines as part of the delivery of humanitarian assistance to Myanmar. EAC News reporter Decca Nin has further details.
Deputy Prime Minister Prak Sakhonn conducted his visit to Myanmar from the 30th of June to the 2nd of July in his capacity as the Special Envoy of the ASEAN Chair on Myanmar. According to a press release issued on Monday, 4th of July, this working visit aimed to move forward the progress in the implementation of the ASEAN 5-point consensus, notably on the matter of expediting the delivery of humanitarian assistance and a joint vaccination program and engendering a conducive environment for an inclusive political dialogue. The ASEAN Special Envoy began his visit by attending the handover ceremony of the Chinese government's contribution of 2 million doses of COVID-19 vaccines to ASEAN for Myanmar on the 30th of June, which was presented by the Ambassador of the People's Republic of China to Myanmar, Chen Hai. He later paid a courtesy call to Senior General Min Aung Hlaing and exchanged views on situational updates and challenges in implementing the ASEAN 5-point consensus, while following up on the 3 previous meetings the Senior General had with Prime Minister Hun Sen and the outcomes of the consultative meeting on ASEAN humanitarian assistance to Myanmar. The Senior General spoke of his willingness to engage directly in the national ceasefire agreement and reassured the Special Envoy of his full support to fulfilling the letter's mandate. Deputy Prime Minister Prak Sakhonn also took the opportunity to urge the State Administrative Council to explore ways to work with the UN Secretary General Special Envoy to further enhance synergy between the work of ASEAN and the UN. When meeting with Myanmar Foreign Minister Wong Mong Win, the Deputy Prime Minister recalled 2 recent communications on death sentence and the request to return Daw Aung San Suu Kyi into house detention. The Special Envoy also reiterated his call for the cessation of violence and requested the SAC to support a safe, timely, and impartial delivery of humanitarian assistance to hard-to-reach areas, the release of prisoners, and for meeting with several non-SAC individuals, including Daw Aung San Suu Kyi and Daw Suu Suu Lwin. On the last 2 days of his visit, Deputy Prime Minister Prak Sakhonn held talks with representatives of 7 ethnic armed groups who have signed the National Ceasefire Agreement with the SAC and representatives of 7 political parties who won seats at the 2020 election. While meeting with the ethnic armed groups, he emphasized how Cambodia brought about today's peace, stability, and development through Prime Minister Hun Sen's win-win policy. The ethnic armed groups commended Cambodia's experience on national reconciliation and the win-win policy and said they appreciated the good office of the Special Envoy in trying to help bring Myanmar back to normalcy. While meeting with representatives of the 7 political parties, the Deputy Prime Minister was briefed on the development of political humanitarian situation on the ground and shared great concern on the severe impacts of violence on civilians, including the burning of villages without clear responsible organizations. They also shared a common desire for peace and non-violence. The Special Envoy in turn expressed his commitment to help expediting the delivery of humanitarian assistance to create a conducive environment for political dialogue to start. Deputy Prime Minister Prak Sakhonn paid his first visit to the Republic of Union of Myanmar from the 21st to 23rd of March, at which time he said that it was a visit to learn about the current situation in Myanmar, learn about stakeholder positions, and listen to the requests of the Myanmar side. Decca Nin, EAC News.